Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button plus the bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. I just took off my cotton t-shirt, and for the next step I'm going to oil my scalp very thoroughly. I like to do this just to keep from dryness and dandruff and avoid my scalp from itching. It's very cold where I'm at, so I like to stay on top of this just to make my scalp breathe and help me feel comfortable. Also, I do suffer from seborrheic dermatitis, which is a form of eczema that usually occurs around the perimeter of your hairline. So in my videos from now on, you'll probably see me go ahead and pay more close attention to those areas, because I just want to make sure after my wash I give it a very good amount of oil, so this way they don't dry up more quickly than the rest of my scalp as they naturally want to. I'm sectioning off my hair now to achieve the style that I'm going for. So we're doing the half up, half down look. So I'm just separating the top of my hair from the bottom / back of my hair, and the part does not have to be straight. When you have curly hair, sometimes you could take advantage of that and use the voluminousness to go ahead and cover any imperfections in a case like this. So I'm just getting the amount of hair that I deem appropriate for how I want my hair to look, and I'm just gonna go from there. I'm just checking out the amount of hair I have in the section and the height that I want to do the ponytail before I put this section away to do the back of my hair. At this point, I'm sectioning off the back into 2 halves, and I'll break those halves into 2 more. So I'll end up doing 2 sections at a time on either side. Today's product of choice will be Créme of Nature's Argan Oil from Morocco Moisture and Shine Curl Activation Cream and Eco Styler Argan Oil Gel. For my ladies with low porosity hair, you know this part is crucial, adding an ample amount of water into your hair and really getting it into those strands by raking it. I finger detangle first just with my water, make sure my hair is fully saturated, and then I'll go ahead and add my Créme of Nature products. I'm raking that in very well also, and I am focusing on my roots. They are naturally more puffy than the rest of my hair, so I add a little more pressure to my roots when I'm raking that product in, just to be sure it's soaking it up and it's fully saturated. Also, this product goes a long way, so once I feel like my hair is totally soaked up with the product, I just go ahead and take off that excess. You don't need any extra product in your hair. After I do that, as you can see, I'm adding my gel, and I'm doing the same process, just focusing on my roots, dragging it down to the ends. And this is what the first section is looking like. I'm gonna add a little bit more water just for more definition and moisture. And lastly, to lock all that moisture in, I'm gonna add my mixture of olive oil and tea tree oil, which is the same oil I use for my scalp. As you could see, I used the prayer hands method to get it in there thoroughly and touch as many strands as possible. Now that you all know what I'm doing, what products I'm using, and the order in which I use them, I'm going to let you guys watch and I'll pop back in later. I just want to come on here and say that warm to hot water in your spray bottle can be your best friend in situations like this where you're trying to pack that moisture in your hair from your products. Please do this. It's such a lifesaver, and your products just go on much more smoothly and seamlessly. Your hair will soak them up. Like I said, you guys, my roots are naturally more puffy, so particularly for a style like this, I'll go ahead and add some extra gel right to the top crown area when I'm done the sections, just to be sure that it dries more flat. Now that I'm at the top portion of my hair, I'm not going to do anything different. I'm just doing the same routine, adding the same products in the same order, and raking everything through and adding my oil to seal in that moisture. I like to separate my hair in little portions and make sure I spray them down with that warm water directly at the root to, again, just help me get my roots a little less puffy and less dry, and it helps with detangling and getting that flat look that I'm going for. I'm just raking the product through very well, and I like to rake it in different directions at a time. This way I know that I'm getting every strand and getting the maximum amount of moisture from the hair products. I know I keep talking about moisture, y'all, but honestly, I'm at a natural hair phase where my hair is just super dry. I've color treated it. I've been neglecting it. I haven't been moisturizing it as often as I used to in the beginning stages of my journey. So I am slowly but surely working towards getting a new routine and just giving it everything that it needs. But right now, I'm kind of just trying to mask the dryness and do whatever I can to make it look healthy and feel healthy until I develop a new routine and new products to nurse my hair back to life. Now it's officially time to put my hair up into this style. So that's what you'll see me doing here. It's pretty much self-explanatory, but I'm sure I'll come back on here and have a few words. Yeah, this was the moment I realized that I wanted more hair up in the ponytail, because being that my crown is so puffy, I didn't want to have so much out in the back and have it dry upward like the humpback that I was kind of describing to y'all, and then my ponytail be sitting on top in an elevated kind of direction. If you get it, you get it. But yeah, so I just wanted to add more hair to my ponytail so that my ponytail could, one, be more voluminous and just have more hair, and two, I kind of alleviate that puffy look by sectioning off my crown right down the middle versus having my crown full of hair. Again, my part is not straight by any means. I know you see that, but that was not the point. I was not pressed about that. I just wanted to get to the styling. I'm adding a big glob of gel right around that section, and I'm using 2 scrunchies to put my hair up. I'm just brushing that gel through, trying to get it as flat as possible. And to do so, I spray my hair down with water first in that section, then brush it, then add the gel and brush it again. And using those 2 scrunchies just helps to have that tight look without the tension. It really is like the best thing yet. Like, I feel like I should have known this sooner. Now I'm just defining my ponytail using my brush at first just to detangle it, but for definition I'm shingling, adding a little more water, then a little more gel, and using the scrunching method. And now that the top portion is all done, I'm just gonna spray my bottom 2 sections a little bit more with water, because my hair is prone to shrinkage and it shrunk up pretty fast. So I want both sections, the top and the bottom, to dry around the same rate. So that's why I just sprayed it a little bit more. And now I'm taking that piece of hair that is from the crown and defining it even more so it doesn't look so dry and straight. So this is what my hair looks like when it is all done in its wet state. And what I normally do as soon as I'm done is give it a nice shake. This helps to clump the curls, and yeah. I done pulled out the scarf, so you might know what time it is. That's right, it's time to lay those baby hairs. Now, as of lately, I haven't been doing anything fancy with my baby hairs because to be real, I'm a perfectionist, and so doing anything even a little bit extra with my baby hairs takes time, okay? So I'm not gonna do too much explaining this time around. I'm just gonna let you guys watch. But let me know if you want me to do like a baby hair tutorial, or if there's any particular style of baby hairs you guys want me to try, because I've actually been wanting to. Like I said, I've been being very straightforward with them lately, but I'm ready for a change. So I'm using my Eco Styler gel to map out my edges, and then when I have them exactly how I want them to look, I'm gonna get my Style Factor Edge Booster, and I'm going to lock those edges into place. Okay, the babies are all done, so I'm gonna let them set right underneath my satin scarf. This is what I'm looking like now, and I'll catch y'all in the next clip. Alright, you guys, this is like 3 hours later, and I let my hair air dry. Normally I do not let it air dry this long, but I just so happened to be a little bit occupied, so I did let it dry for a good bit. And now I'm just going to pull out my diffuser per usual, and I use my diffuser head, as you can see, and I get straight to the roots. I do not touch anything else until all my roots are dry. And if you are wondering, yes, my hair is still wet 3 hours later. Where is my loprosity gang at? So yeah, I was still in need of a diffusing session, and I also do not like to go out anywhere with my shrinkage looking like how it looks. So once my roots are dry, I take off the diffuser head and I just use the plain blow dryer, and section by section I will stretch my hair. So y'all see that if you keep on watching. At this point, my roots were beginning to dry, so if you notice, I'm making my way down my shaft to make sure the remainder of my hair is dry. And this is how I go about stretching my hair. This particular day, I didn't really do it in any specific manner. I kind of was just picking up big chunks of my hair and using that tension with my hand to tug at my roots, and dragging my blow dryer down, dragging it back up, and so on and so forth. But if you guys want to see a more detailed wash and go for the most definition, hydration, and stretch, definitely let me know, because this was more of a quick hairstyle for me. But I do love me a good defined wash and go with lots of stretch. So if that's something y'all are interested in, please let me know in the comments, because I will hook both of us up. You may or may have not noticed, but I didn't stretch out the ponytail part of my hair, because that is the front portion of my hair, which gets really straight very easily. So if I were to diffuse it, as far as like stretching it, my curls would look pretty straight, like they would look dry and like straw like. So I refrained from doing that just to keep my ponytail nice and curly, and overall it just didn't need it. So this is what my hair is looking like, and the last thing I'll do is fluff out my roots with my fingers, and I won't use a pick until day 2. So if you like how this hairstyle turned out, please give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and turn on that bell for more videos. See y'all.